Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Shot a goal! Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and...
He's had a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well read, and the danger is averted. Germany are looking to go forward now. Bellingham. And here's Vieira. Vietnam are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Roberto Baggio. And here's Mbappe. And it's Owen. Nedved. Chance! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Platini. No goals as yet. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Now it's Shevchenko. Bellingham. Here's Nedved. Owen. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bellingham. Wan-Bissaka, very much a man of this moment. Roberto Baggio. Bellingham. Now it's Owen. It's a sweet ball, that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's the chance to counter.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bellingham. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Rummenigge. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Owen.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Araujo spots it and intercepts. Vieira. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Nedved. And it's Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Shevchenko. He's going for goal. He's missed, but not by that far.
Platini really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Rummenigge. Now that looks a decent ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rummenigge. Can he put it away? And he comes up trumps again.
Rummenigge can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Vietnam have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nice interception, well timed. Vieira gets it clear. Bellingham, he's in a good position here. Owen.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Roberto Baggio. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
Vietnam ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, sweet feet. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Rummenigge. Now it's Shevchenko. He's picked his way through. And now the breakaway. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Couldn't squeeze it through, and he was quick to react. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rummenigge. Platini.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Messi. Opts to play it back. Bellingham. And they can counter here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they've got it again. And here's Shevchenko. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Vietnam are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Bellingham. Shevchenko. Bellingham. Lovely feet. Messi! It's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nedved. Nedved crosses. Schmeichel has that under control. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the...
He's one-on-one! And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Mbappe. Referee's given a throw. And they've switched it over to the other side. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Bale. Real chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. It's Nedved! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bale with the short one. And he's gone backward. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. And another try! Now, who's going to be first to this? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now, at last, they can enjoy the taste of victory. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Shot could be on. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Well, who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living...
Decent hit! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Germany are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Owen. Araujo gets it away. Shifted upfield. Nedved. Rummenigge.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nice interception, well timed. Wan-Bissaka. That pass has been well intercepted. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He can run onto that. Araujo. And it's Messi. It's Bellingham. And here's Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Tomiyasu, a player who needs no introduction. Vieira. Owen. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, what a ball! Bellingham. Roberto Baggio. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Back into the middle. It's Baggio! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared. Wan-Bissaka cuts out the pass. Messi. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bellingham. Bellingham touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He's looking to set free a runner. Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two. Tomiyasu. Roberto Baggio. Vieira.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe.
Roberto Baggio really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Shapes to shoot! He scores! Germany are all square! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Germany couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Vieira. Bellingham. Oh, that's well spotted. Nedved.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Owen. And here's Nedved. Vieira. Tomiyasu. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's there to get it away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Vietnam head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at the interval from either side. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bellingham. And it's Nedved. That is good alertness. That's a little off target. And here's Nedved. Owen. Tomiyasu is there, and he can get that clear. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's been cut out, well played.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's a sharp pass. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. Real chance. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shevchenko. Rummenigge. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved. Looking for options for movement. And the flag has stayed down. Owen! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Baggio plays it short. And that has left him in a heap. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira. Tomiyasu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Bellingham. Araujo makes the interception. And it's Shevchenko. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Mbappe. It's Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Bale. De Jong. He's got the shot away!
Vietnam merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Hullet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Barella conjures time and space where few can. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
De Jong.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pull it. And it's Gerrard. Rudiger cuts it out. Courtois clears. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. Into extra time we go. And here's Bale. Costa Curta. Bale, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Mbappe. Barella. Pull it. Now it's Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And there's green grass ahead of him.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
De Jong. Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Works it forward. Del Piero. Here's Zakaria. That's it for the first period of extra time. Yep, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Well, we are already up and running again. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Hullet. Zakaria. Mbappe. And it's Hullet. And here's Del Piero.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, he's not getting past him there. Bale. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Mbappe.
You wonder if that's it now.
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Araujo goes short. Great chance! Bullet! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Vietnam take what looks to be a decisive lead. And that's it. Vietnam pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they need. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Del Piero. And that's been intercepted. Could move up a gear here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's got space in the area. Quality ball. And the counter is on. Messi.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Yeah, Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Baggio is there and he can get that clear. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Messi. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And again!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Rummenigge. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Bellingham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Nedved. No goals as yet.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's away! Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Bellingham. Germany trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rummenigge. Oh, he's found him. He tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. And it's Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Messi. Hullet. Nice interception, well timed. Thuan. Vieira. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Platini. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Del Piero. Vieira. Chance here to counter. Can he get away here? Del Piero. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Maldini calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nedved, he is through here. And he was quick to react. And it's Nedved. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe. Del Piero. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now,
and the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time.
He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Messi. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Platini, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nedved. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Looking for options for movement. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Germany appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Nedved. Decent hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's intervened well there. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's definitely not his best. Platini. Hullet. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Hullet chasing after it. Bellingham. Mbappe.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Messi. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Nedved. Germany looking to pass their way through. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham powering forward here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now that's well seen too. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Van Basten. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Now, this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Shevchenko! That's going to go a long way.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Bale! Oh, it's come loose. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Tries to get it clear. De Jong. And a shot! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Vieira. De Jong. Hullet. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a brief breather and then extra time. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." De Jong. And here's Bale. That is a crunching tackle.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Hullet. Nicely aimed pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rummenigge. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Van Basten, Roberto Baggio. Now it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. Chance to shoot now. Germany have the chance to go the other way.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's good running with the ball. And it's Baggio. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could set him on his way.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Roberto Baggio. Well seen. Saw that coming. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, players doing their best with tired minds, tired limbs, close to running on empty in search of that elusive winner. They have 15 weary minutes to find that, or will it be a case of succumbing to the inevitable? So hostilities have already resumed. 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Tomiyasu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vietnam finding their passes. Oh, shooting chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Van Basten. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
De Jong.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Tomiyasu spots it and intercepts.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
De Jong. Gerrard. Hullet. He's played him through. Cleared without complication. Now it's Messi. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, I think both defences will receive the plaudits for respective clean sheets, but the players have run and worked to the point of exhaustion, so nobody will be questioning their appetite to get it won.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Bale is over the first kick. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the next to run the gauntlet.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Vietnam from one behind. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
That's a good penalty. 2 to the good. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
This to double their advantage. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too. And the lead is 2. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Oh, it's been saved! And that's it! Vietnam falls short in the lottery. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's got to be in here. Has a go! Oh, has another go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And it's Bale. No way through. Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Vietnam with the corner. They're first. And he's taking no chances there. Bellingham. Oh, that's a very... It's Bale! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Shevchenko. Great hit! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Shevchenko. Bellingham cuts out the pass. Platini. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vietnam have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. It's a sweet ball, that. Played back in. Wan-Bissaka, a player who needs no introduction. Platini.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement.
Shot a goal! Roberto Baggio. Chance here to counter. And it's Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Nedved. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Araujo. And Tomiyasu. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. Now it's Shevchenko. Distributed tidily. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Tomiyasu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini. And he's certainly onside. Bellingham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No way through there. And here's Bale. Oh, important interception. Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a fabulous ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now it's Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's played him through. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Del Piero. And he's surging through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe has a shot!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bale has a look inside the box. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham could move up a gear here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Vietnam just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Vietnam go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko is fouled.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
He's having a good look here. And the ball's come loose here. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's had it taken off him. Del Piero is onto it in a flash. Mbappe! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nedved. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, super find. Germany can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Bale. Now it's Bale. Backward it goes. He's tried one! Great effort, but no way through.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nicely weighted ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's gone back to the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is...
And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Bellingham going about things with real menace. Vieira. And it's Bale. Bale takes control of it and he's on the move. Bale! And more and more and more. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Clinical, just clinical. He's got the shot away! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Vietnam just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Platini looking to penetrate opposition lines. And here's Platini. Picked out brilliantly. Hits one! Bellingham. Nedved. And it's Nedved.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vieira. Platini. He's got away. Platini goes on a run down the left wing. And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Araujo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Del Piero. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. Tries the cross. Araujo attempts a clearance. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, just skips. And Shevchenko! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to